Welcome back to the show. I'm super excited to have Kirsten Young, the founder, creator, and owner of the Heart of Oxford. So welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Shannon. I'm happy to be back.
So Heart of Oxford.
Yes.
This is a huge event that started very small and is just growing momentum. So tell us, what is the Heart of Oxford?
So the Heart of Oxford, it began in 2020 when small businesses were just obviously struggling like the rest of the world at the time, right? And I decided to create a Instagram style giveaway that brought us all together to let everybody know in Oxford that we were here and just to show everyone what we have to offer. And over the course of 3 or 4 years of doing the giveaway, it turned into $25,000 worth in prizes. It turned into 140 businesses. And then last year, I decided it was time to change things up and to bring it to an in-person event, which will now become an annual event for these.
You are going to do it annually?
Yes, we are. Yes,
Excellent.
we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it started out online when everybody was confined to their homes. Exactly. Go out anyways, built momentum, built up some speed. And last year you had your first in-person event. How many vendors were there? How many local businesses were able to be a part of it?
I think last year we had also over 60. And this year's the exact same, over 60 vendors, which was amazing. And then there were also on top of that, so many sponsors as well, which was so wonderful.
Excellent. And do you know how many people came out last year?
I do. Yeah,
there was,
it was approximately, well, it was just over 1,200. 1,200 people came out to support local businesses and to do their Christmas shopping. And so many of those people started and completed their Christmas shopping at that event.
One spot.
All in one spot.
And I understand the vendors last year actually like sold out of stuff.
Yes.
They had to go and get more stuff. That's a great problem to have.
It was incredible. The amount of vendors that had to run back to their shops really quickly because they were just so overwhelmed with sales, and it was amazing.
Excellent. Yeah. So, and I remember last year, the doors open, it was like 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Yeah.
You had a lineup.
We had over 300 people lined up.
In line
outside. Before we even arrived.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was amazing.
drove by and I was like, look at the lineup. It was incredible.
It was incredible. We're still so in shock about it. And again, the whole goal has always been just to let everybody know what amazing things we have here right in Oxford County. Right. You don't need to go out of town. You don't need to do big box stores. You can shop right here. Everything is here.
Shop local, support local. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what made you where did you find the time to do this? When it started 4 years ago, and I can't imagine how much time this must take.
Yeah, so when it started 4 years ago, it was honestly, I was off. It was COVID.
Well,
I was fully shut down. Yeah, I was shut down with Kind. So I decided to throw something together and it ended up just taking off. I was not expecting it. And then, this year, of course, and last year with the event, it's very different. And I have an incredible team of people. Rachel, who owns Oxford Occasions, she is my event coordinator extraordinaire. I don't know how I would do anything without her. And Laura Woolner, she owns LN Studios. So she's my marketing. So any of the marketing materials that you see, she has created. And even my sister, she is our resident photographer for everything that we need her to do. So we all take the time out of our own businesses in order to pull this together for everybody.
And really help and support the community and local businesses and keep the money in Oxford County.
Yeah, it's actually a fun statistic. I think it was Lindsay Wilson who actually told me about it. It is that 66 cents per every dollar spent in Oxford County stays here. And that's a huge thing for our local economy.
Of course. Mm-hmm. And our economy is slowly growing and starting to come back from that horrible few years.
Yeah.
So now the event is Saturday, November 9th?
Saturday, November 9th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And you will be able to find an incredible amount of local vendors there. Anything that you'd ever need is definitely there. And we also have an incredible amount of local talent being sponsored by you, Shannon, the mortgage gal, and then Marty, your husband, by the mortgage guy. So
well, we couldn't really be a vendor because unfortunately I can't give away or sell mortgages on the spot.
Yes.
But we definitely wanted to be a part of it. So
thank you so much.
We are sponsoring the entertainment. Could you tell us who the entertainment is?
I have a long lineup that is actually going to be released hopefully in this next week, but a couple that I can tell you are oh my gosh, now I'm like, you're on the spot.
You're drawing a blank. No problem.
Jenna Kalin, she's doing with her band, her mom, hopefully. And then we are having Rob Cromwell will be there. There's a band called You Had Me. Jack Redman. Yeah, we have a long list. There will be entertainment going on all day long.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. So it runs from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And where can people get tickets?
People can get tickets online at our website. There's a link that takes you directly to there. But there are also, if you see any posters and postcards around town, you can scan the little QR code on the back and it'll take you right to the ticket.
Excellent. And in terms of like time slots, so there's not like a time slot that you can go. It's basically doors are open.
Doors are open and you can actually come. If you have a ticket, you can re-enter the event. So say you wanted to come with your kids in the morning and then you wanted to come back later in the evening to enjoy some music. Yeah. Then you can come back and do that.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Could you give us a hint as to who some of the vendors might be?
I sure can. We have so many returning vendors this year, which is amazing. We have Baron Fox Apparel, we have Jarful, we have so many new food vendors. Last year, I will admit, we had a little bit of a lack in food vendors, but this year we have so many incredible food vendors there. Soulful Spoon, My Kitchen, who is the baker at Early Bird Coffee, who will also be there. Kintor Coffee. We have so many incredible vendors, lots of clothing, hometown style, lots of baby, like everything you'd ever need.
Wonderful. So Saturday, November 9th, bring your credit card, debit card. There is a bank machine also on site.
But a lot of the vendors will have it so that they take Square readers and all of those things.
So it can be a cashless event as well and get all of your Christmas shopping done.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So you had mentioned, obviously, when you did it online, it was just you.
Yes.
And now you've brought on your committee.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. And thankfully, it's just been so much of an easier process. When I was off, I did have the time to do it. And even then, I didn't do it myself. My partner was involved. My parents were involved. Like their poor house got taken over by prizes during the COVID time. But now they're still, as my parents will be the people taking your tickets at the door. They are all involved. And yeah, it's very family and community oriented. But yeah, we bring a lot of our own time off of our businesses in order to do it. But we love it. We are all of us in the team are so passionate about everything in our community. We want these small businesses to succeed. So and we also are sponsored by, like, proudly in partnership. My God, we are so proudly in partnership with Community Futures Oxford, which is such an incredible resource that so many small businesses have had to use, and myself included. I had no idea where to begin when I started my small business, and I went to them and they helped with everything.
So they're a major sponsor.
They are a title sponsor. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I must say, as somebody that has been a part of it and has been able to participate as a shopper in it, I commend you. And on behalf of the community, thank you for bringing this to the community, because it's something that normally there is an entire committee of dozens of people to put on an event of this size. And the fact that you've been able to grow and cultivate this from an online platform to an in-person platform and grow it the way you have, and the businesses that have been successful from it. Thank you. Thank you for what you've done for our community.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to do that. Like I said, we're all just so passionate about it, and it truly does comes from the heart. We just want everybody to succeed here and to keep it all local.
See it keep growing.
Yes.
Spend all that money in Oxford County.
Yes, absolutely. It's so important.
Well, Saturday, November 9th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Get there early because there was a lineup last year.
Yes, there was a lineup. We have bags. We have 100 bags that are going to be handed out to the first 100 people. So that's why the lineup happened last year. I think that's why it'll happen again this year. So
wonderful.
But yes, we're so excited.
So we'll share it on Instagram. If you see it, share it, like it.
Yes.
Grab some tickets, bring out the kids.
Absolutely.
Girls' day out shopping.
Yes.
Food,
anything and everything.
Drinks, all the things you need.
All the things. Yeah.
Right. It was an absolute pleasure to have you on the show, and I look forward to seeing you at the event.
Thank you so much, Shannon.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.